Alarm went off at 12:15. It's about 12:30. I just took a shower and we're heading home. I only slept for 2 hours of sleep. I mean, just tossing and turning. Didn't really sleep. So it's gonna be a trip. It is coffee time. First thing to get me going so we can get on that road and start heading home. It's 1:14 a.m. There it is. So let's go to the car. Round one. And then come back for everything else.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Let's go.
As you can tell, I am not as coordinated with my attire and my bags as Kira, you are. It's because I forgot to wear my jumpsuit for my last visit. My last vacation. 6 months. It was a 6-month vacation. No, I'm kidding. If you are wondering, why are we waking up so early at 12:30 and leaving at, what time is it?
It is now 1:19.
At 1:19. It's because we still have like a 2 hour and a half depending on traffic,
Yeah.
commute to Okęcie in Warsaw. So here we are, gonna get ready for that trip and get there. Let's go. What we have right here is an information card that you get from a lot of rental places in Poland. And these are the posted speed limit signs that are not obvious, but you need to know. Because a lot of times you might get on a highway and you might see one of these signs, but you don't necessarily see the posted speed limit next to that sign. Let's go get our stuff, the rest of it.
Okay. Good job.
Let's go. And where are we going to?
Going to apartment 29. Inside. And to pick up her apples. That's it. Let's open again.
That was a close call. Thanks for heads up.
Sorry.
I almost died. And this is our room. So we stayed at. Yeah, lots of fun. It was a good time. This is the second time we stayed in this room. And maybe not the last. That does not sound good at all.
Let's get out of here.
One benefit of leaving crazy early in the morning is that there is nobody on the road. Why, oh why would you do this to me, Google?
Hey Google, what's going on?
To the airport. Why are you being 27 minutes slower?
Wow. Hey, look at this traffic at 1:47 in the morning. Traffic. The white sign that we couldn't really see on the camera, but we could see very clearly driving, was the end of the city. So you usually see a skyline with a red line through it, and that means the city speed limit is over for the time being.
And outside of the city, it's 90 kilometers an hour. Till you come up to a sign like right here, it says 70 kilometers an hour.
These small circular signs, which again, you won't be able to see perfectly. Oop, that one was better though.
And you're like, oh, it's 70, so now I have to drive 70 kilometers an hour on this road forever. Nope, it's still the next intersection. So guess what? There's the intersection, and now it's 90 again. Good luck. Good luck with that one. So this right here is the exit to the airport from the highway. We are almost here. The only thing we have left to do is get gas and drop the car off. So here we are at the gas station to fill up the rental car, and the gas here is 6.57 zloty per liter. that converts to roughly $5.97 per gallon. Gas is very expensive. It is very expensive, a lot more than we pay at home, relatively speaking, to our salaries. Here we are at the airport. We have been here, Kira and I, many times. And one thing I learned about here is if you have a car rental, stay all the way to the left. Because you have terminal that way, but there's this tiny little sign right here that tells you car rental is this way. So just keep hanging left. I think the first time it took me 3 tries to find that sign. And you have to go straight, even though the parking lot is right there. Can't go that way, wrong way. So you gotta go straight. Take a right. And then, no entrance. Oh, there is one. Just gotta keep kind of going around. Keep going around, and then the car rental will be downstairs. So once you come in here, you just gotta find your way downstairs. The last part is the rental part. We walk from here. All right. It is 3:43 a.m. We're at the airport now.
And we look pretty awake, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only what, like 9:30 at home p.m. So yeah, we're just
we got time.
at our own time now. Took a 2-hour nap between yesterday and today. And we're doing okay. Coffee's kicking in. It's good. Why don't you check in with us in a couple of hours in the plane and see which one of us falls asleep first. All right, so we were able to bypass that line that's behind us, because the lady was walking around saying, if you have your boarding pass, you can go to the priority thing. I checked us in yesterday. I didn't get any emails. I'm not sure what happened to our check-in.
And he sent an email to me, and I didn't get any emails.
But Kira was able to go and check us in as I was standing in line, and then that way, I feel like a jackass a little bit, but they got us through quicker.
And I was printing the boarding passes at a kiosk right next to this big line. So if you print your boarding passes, you get to go through the short line. So we printed them. In order to print them, we need to scan our passports.
And I was standing in line.
And he was waiting in line with all of our luggage, and I was at the kiosk with only my passport. And so he threw his passport to me. So it's a good thing that I got to it, because
like a frisbee.
It was just through the air.
Like a frisbee, just threw it.
It was good aim though.
Yeah.
But there were little pieces of paper in it that flew out.
Yeah, my last boarding pass just flew all over the place. There's 2 pieces or whatever it is, and just flew all over. I was like, oh boy. So I had to walk and pick them up anyway.
But it saved us lots of time.
Yeah. So it's a good
throw your passport.
Yeah. It's a frisbee. If you get bored at the airport, you use it as a frisbee. It's a fun game too.
Here we are at Johnny Rockets in the Warsaw airport, and you heard that right, Johnny Rockets. So they actually have kind of rockabilly music playing, and the reason we picked Johnny Rockets is that there are a lot of different restaurants here. They're all pretty similar prices, but we think, at least right now, we get the most bang for our buck. Here, we get more food for the money at Johnny Rockets. So that's why we chose to be here today.
And with the music, it just feels a little bit closer to home.
That's right, which is where...
This is where we're heading.
Yeah, exactly. We're headed home. We're doing breakfast right now, so
yeah.
It's egg sandwiches, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, things like that wherever you go. But the one big difference here about Johnny Rockets is, I know you can get dessert at Johnny Rockets at home, but they have, over when we cash out, there's a little place where you can get coffee and cakes, and they have traditional Polish cheesecake and things like that. So I know we did that last time, maybe we'll do it again.
5:21, and we are at our gate. We will be boarding in about 9 minutes. For our next destination, we're gonna have a little bit of layover, which is
Amsterdam.
And I'm planning for our first leg to Amsterdam. So we're chilling on a plane as it was sitting outside all night. It's the first flight I hit.
Yeah.
So it's okay. It'll be fine.
Banana bread and apple juice. Breakfast of champions. Actually, it's second breakfast.
Yeah. Sick. Hey, it's 8:19. We landed at 8:05 here in Amsterdam. Now we're just going through a terminal. We got to go to our gate, which is D7. But we have 3 hours or so. We're going to check out the shops, walk around, relax a little bit, hopefully stay awake, and then continue on. You take a nap. I'm going to keep on going. I'll drag you. Just make sure you sleep on your luggage.
Okay.
I'll just drag you along. We just made it through the passport check here in Amsterdam, and we are on the non-European Union side. But that was an experience. Let me tell you. There were 6 gentlemen checking passports, and out of those 6, only 1 was available to all non-EU or essentially all passports. 1 of those gentlemen was doing the EU passports only, and then 4 were doing the, what would you call that?
Like a priority line, so they have security individuals going through the line asking when your flight takes off, and if it takes off within a certain amount of time, they prioritize you. So every 5-10 minutes they would pull out a whole bunch of people from the main line and then bring them over so they could get through the line a little bit faster and not miss their flight. But the issue was that they had 4 out of the 6 individuals focused on that shorter line, that smaller group of people, and only 1 individual focused on a really long line for all the other passports, and then 1 person for EU passports.
And the engineer in me was really bothered by that. I was bothered by it because you're not solving the problem, you're making it worse. And yeah, I was going nuts. So if you have seen the question in our long format video about what are these doors to nowhere for, here's the answer. They're fire partition doors. In case of a fire, there's a wall that comes out over here and on the other side. And that is your safe way out.
Okay, this is so cool. So we were just walking by and we've seen these seats before, but never realized there's a little airport library here. So you can actually go and borrow a book. So neat. So we're just gonna walk through that really quickly.
It is 10:43, and I just got myself a croissant. Is it? Croissant. Right there in the back. It's gonna be delicious. It's gonna be a snack on a flight. And what did you get?
And I got a vegan chicken sandwich from McDonald's because right now where we live, you can't get anything vegan at McDonald's. And because I'm vegan, I was really excited that they had this option. I know we're in another country. But McDonald's is different in every country. We have a video about that, and a video about McDonald's in Poland specifically. So I'm just really excited to try a vegan option. I love that they're doing that here.
Just boarded, and we're gonna be going up soon. Kira's about to dig into her
Vegan chicken sandwich.
Airline food, everybody trashes airline food, but you know,
Sometimes it's really good.
sometimes it is good.
And actually the vegetarian options are usually amazing.
Yeah. So stop trashing airline food.
And be grateful you get to eat while floating in the sky. I mean, it's kind of a miracle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly it is. Waiting to get off the plane now. Get to rent a car. Let's have another 3-hour journey home. So we're not done yet. We made it through the security, the passport, and we are at the car rental place. And we got a Prius, which okay, fine, whatever, right? It's good on gas, but we can barely fit our bags in. So next time we will not be getting a Prius. We just managed to squeeze it. Look at this. Look at that. We had to put the seats down. We get the other bag in there. Oh well, we'll make it. We got a 2-seater now. It's an El Camino with a hatch. It's a hatchback El Camino. All right, ready to hit the road?
Ready.
Let's do it.
Leaving JFK was so easy today because even though we were flying internationally, we have global entry. So going over to Poland Getting through security at JFK was a breeze, really easy, really fast, less than 10 minutes. And coming back from Poland, getting back through passport check and customs took my husband and I 3 to 5 minutes. And the only reason it took that long is because one of the kiosks wasn't working. But that was it. If that hadn't happened, we would have been in and out of there within a minute and a half. Just you go up, it's all facial recognition, and then you go get your luggage. So take a look at that. It saves you a ton of time in the airport, and it also saves you a lot of stress. Because if you're driving to an airport like JFK, where there's sometimes a lot of traffic, we always give ourselves extra time, right? You should always do that. But you have less stress knowing that security will most likely be really good for you.
Here we are on a Van Wyck Expressway.
In New York City.
In New York City. And for those of you who are Seinfeld fans, what happens with the Van Wyck Expressway?
Nobody beats the Van Wyck, except for maybe Elaine, once.
But nobody beats the Van Wyck. We have stopped at the rest stop because we're getting hungry. And we had 2 breakfasts. Well, we had breakfast, snack, lunch, snack.
This is
Dinner. And I think there was one more snack in Amsterdam, I believe. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to get more food. Because why not? It's late. It's one day. After this is Saturday for us.
Yeah, it's a long travel day. And we find that on travel days we're very much like habits, where we will eat breakfast and second breakfast and 11s and all the things. We'll have multiple meals throughout the day because we just feel really tired and we end up eating a lot more on travel days.
Yeah, so what are we going to get? We're going to get N&N's. Not a paid promotion, by the way.
Not a paid promotion. This is not. They're not sponsoring us.
But I do love.
But we do love. Yeah.
We do love
the pretzels.
Yeah.
I might get some Starbucks because I have a gift certificate, so why not? And we're in this new, beautiful, relatively new rest stop in upstate New York. It's gorgeous in here. So I'm actually going to get away so they can show you. But it's really beautiful.
I think we've seen it right behind us all the time. But here, I'll show you anyway. This is what it looks like. There's a convenience store over there. You got restrooms, N&N's, as I said, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, and you have Burger King on the other side.
And Panera Bread.
Oh, where's Panera Bread? Oh, I gotta keep on going that way. And there's Panera Bread. This is our last hurrah for the trip, so there's still 3 calories. We can eat whatever we want. So what do you end up getting? Everything. We hit up just about every place to get something.
Listen, have gift card, we'll get Frappuccino.
These are to die for. Time? 24 hours. We are home.
We're home.
We are
We
home.
made it.
Yep.
Thank goodness.
And now we have to go grocery shopping because we have no food in the fridge.
Some laundry. But
But
we're not complaining because we are really blessed and really lucky that we got to go to Poland and have that time and have the adventures that we had and have a safe trip home.
yeah, Light's still young here too. So.
It's good. Time to watch Loki.
Think about it. Thanks for watching. Like, comment,
and
subscribe.